All right, guys. Battlefield time. All right, let's go. So we're gonna jump into Dokkan Battlefield here. We of course have got our new set of opponents for us to do battle with. Well, new set of this is what the second with these. Well, these set of opponents. You guys know what I'm saying. Blah 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 blah. Oh, right. So my strategy I always used to use was the Ginyu Force, right? But I mean the Ginyu Force can still win. But remember, Devilman actually has extra damage reduction against villains. I think with some of the older Ginyu Force characters, maybe we weren't able to quite do enough damage. But I don't think we would struggle using like more stronger, effective characters, right? Like this, bam, bam. Let's use Fat Boo and Harudagarn right there. Yep, all right, let's go. I don't think we'll really have any troubles. This battlefield, quite honestly, I would say the enemies were a little bit disappointing. Again, in the past, we have had truly, like, terrifying bosses. One of the hardest bosses in history was the original Battlefield Omega Shenron, who was actually a JP exclusive boss. He was nerfed 3 or 4 times, something like that, because he was way out of control. When Global finally got him, they never even got the original, like, non-buffed version. He was stupid. It was way too much for Battlefield against regular players, you know, because you can't use items, you can't use support memory, right? You're just thrust into it turn 1, and that was 4 years ago. You know, imagine, back then, not every character had guard and damage reduction and dodge and 50 additionals and active skills and everything, right? Like, well, I guess most premium characters have active skills, but you guys get what I'm saying. So, like, that shit was devastating. And we have had other, you know, really challenging Battlefield bosses, but not really anything, I think, this year. It's not even just the last fight, but a lot of the enemies don't really seem to really be too challenging. Now, they did one other kind of interesting little thing. Oh, I got rid of Kid Buu, but we could just use, actually, Broly, Chan, Lemmo, right? Yeah, 100%, that's fine. So, hopefully this is like a permanent kind of thing they're going to do, right? They're going to fix a major issue. Anaraza only came out in December, okay? LR Anaraza. They actually gave us all the equips we need, or excuse me, not all the equips. All the copies we need to Rainbow LR Anaraza are actually available to us in the Baba Shop. With this Battlefield, now we have a full, we could Rainbow LR Anaraza. Now, that's good that we can. I am not able to, though. I think we need to do a couple of more Battlefields. This one, and maybe one more after this. And I'll be able to Rainbow LR Anaraza. Which will be good, because, I mean, Battlefield LRs and World Tournament LRs just have not been given an opportunity to realistically compete in this game. They are little more than just, like, you know, trophies, essentially. So, here, I'm gonna save Broly and Vegeta. Yeah. I'm gonna save both Broly and Vegeta. Well, that would be just in case I would lose. Because they're Saiyans, so we could just throw them onto, like, some sort of Saiyan team as, like, a backup. Whereas, like, the rest of the units we're using here are just kind of, like, you know, just villains. So we could just save the Saiyan characters in case we would die. I don't think we would die against any of these bosses, but, you know, Battlefield LRs and World Tournament LRs typically take either a year or almost a year in order to get all the copies you need to Rainbow them. The problem is that Dokkan, I mean, they do this every time. One day they could just decide to not do this, but, you know, they basically scale free-to-play characters, like, completely maxed out, right? Against, like, the current content. You know, most free-to-play characters, maybe you're able to skate by. A lot of them obviously suck. Dokkan, in my opinion, if there's something Dokkan has done shittily forever, is free-to-play characters. People tell me some of these other gacha games, man, they will drop, like, you know, top 5 units in the game all the time that are free, right? And, like, you know, it's not like, oh, and then they made no money or anything like that. Like, they're, you know, they're still doing fine. I think Dokkan, with the category system, Dokkan could make elite free-to-play characters every month and just restrict them to a category. Like, it's, I mean, pretty fucking obvious, right? Like, that's all they got to do, but they just, you know, never do it. Don't ask me, man. I got no clue, man. Here, well, let's sell Max. Sell Max, Mr. Cookosaurus Rex. Go ahead. Hit some dubs for us. But with them giving us, you know, they kind of fast-tracked all the copies of LR Anaraza. So, I mean, maybe, you know, they might start doing that potentially. The next World Tournament free-to-play LR, maybe they would do that with him. The next World Tournament free-to-play LR, by the way, is not going to be for a long time, right? I mean, maybe December would be like the earliest we would see the next World Tournament free-to-play LR. And, I mean, even here, like, LR Anaraza is going to, like, they're not going to be another Battlefield LR until also maybe, like, December, sometime like that. Let's use them. Let's just go Big Bad Bosses type characters. Let's at Tech Broly there. And I'll grab Grade 8 Vegeta. I'll save LR Tech Broly again. Strong, pure Saiyan character, transformation boost, all types of categories. We'll save him just in case, you know, we would lose at some point later on. A lot of these characters going to help out quite a bit. Tech Janemba, huge buff for us. For our Battlefield rosters. I mean, to be fair, the villain sides of these, well, at least the way I play it, is I just use villains against, like, the start, and then for the second wave, I just go superclass teams. They've never really made it to where just using mono teams has ever really been that big of a deal. I know most people do just use category teams, which, I mean, sure, definitely do that. But, like, I'll use category teams when the game forces me to, right? Like, when these fights are, like, too strong, like, you know, then we could do that. All right, so now we're going to move on to... That was the Stage 2 boss, right? So now we move on to Stage 3. That's good, because Level 3 is typically where the fights actually get a little bit stronger. Yeah, I don't know that any of these guys are crazy. Is it Gohan and Piccolo who lock? They lock, right? Oh, what do we want to do here? Kabe and UI, Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta will be fine. Let's just bring some of our big boys. Beast. We'll bring Kaioken Goku. We'll bring Future Gohan. We'll bring Family Kamehameha. I guess I'll bring the Goku and Gohan. Alright, let's jump in. I think this is the one that locks. I mean, maybe this is where we could, you know, catch an L. You never know, I guess. Oh, well. No, we're probably going to be A-okay. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, by the way. Oh, dude, that Beast Gohan battle motion, man. You believe people said the Beast Gohan battle motion wasn't good? They out of their minds? They are. The answer is yes. But Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is really good for Battlefield. Like, okay, so Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Daima Vegeta, the way they're structured, they could be a little bit frustrating in the highest tier of content. You know, some of the top Red Zone stages, top Supreme Magnificent Battle stages, blah, 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 blah. But, I mean, when it comes to, like, Dokkan Battlefield, like, they're gonna dominate this shit, right? Like, Daima Vegeta and Super Easy Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, I imagine they're gonna be good for a while. Oh, fuck me, you're Super in Kabe, man? For real? That's bullshit. Oh, that's good. Well, that's not good. God damn it. You're shitting me. Alright, Kabe, hang in there, bud. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. A lot of damage, though. Oh, we can use this active! We got... Hold this, cocksucker. That didn't do as much as I'd like. Okay, I mean, we could do Future Gohan as a YOLO slot 1. All of... Kaioken Goku, look at his sick battle motion, by the way. Oh, fuck! That one's great. We'll be able to give him all this key right here, and that's going to give him a lot of healing. Yeah. Because we were able to do his active skill, he got, some of that defense, on super, and we're able to trigger that right away. All right, that was cool. Kabe was able to hang in there. Remember, those support-type characters, they want same type orbs, but, I prioritize the orbs for other characters. I mean, not a big deal. We got through. All right, Kaioken Goku, let's wrap it up, baby. Come on. Come on, Angel. Let's finish this fight for me. Let's go. Come on. Chop, chop. One more. Oh, you fucking prick. Well, I mean, the fight is over regardless because we have Beast Gohan's active next turn, so that's what we call GG, folks. Yeah, I was using last month, I believe, the boss I was going up against. We're dodging this. Yep. The boss I was going up against could be stunned, which obviously Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, the Super ECA, he's able to stun. I mean, it's just GG. Did we not get hit? He dodged it. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. I was like, wait, what the fuck? We got the Beast Gohan active. And oh my god, dude, that battle motion, too sick. All right, let's go. Let's wrap it up. Family Kamehameha Gohan will sit him down. And then once we're done here, we will go ahead and head over to the Battlefield shop. And we'll go ahead and check if we're going to be able to get any of that delicious Battlefield currency. And if we've got enough to Rainbow Anaraza. Again, I think I'm going to be... maybe about 300,000 shy of being able to Rainbow Anaraza. It's something like that. I think about 300,000 shy. Battlefield, I mean, they did up the amount of Battlefield currency you get. I mean, I guess it was it the last time they put new fights in, I think? Was when they upped the amount we get. Alright, Bardock time. I don't remember anything about this Bardock. I don't think he's very tough. Let's use you, and I guess I will just use Bardock. Let's use Killin Caulifla. Let's use Diamond Vegeta. He's too good not to. Pat the Power Kid Goku. Let's use Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. Pikkon, Super Saiyan 2. Dude, super physical is ridiculous. Look at all these beasts we could rock here. Bro, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm going to use Glorio or Pikkon. I guess I'll use Glorio. Bro, super physical has so much. I guess, I mean, I'll just save some of those big guns as backup, I guess. I don't know. Sure, whatever. We should be A-okay right here. This kid, so he doubles supers, huh? I was not aware of that. By the way, dude, every time we use Daima Vegeta, this is what happens, man. I mean, I don't know if it's just I'm unlucky or what, but remember, the whole point of Daima Vegeta is he gets hit or gets hit with a super attack, and he can tank it, and then he gets extra additionals. And then he builds up a couple of stacks from it, basically. But, I mean, that only works when the boss just fucking decides to actually play ball. But, I mean, when you're me and you're using Daima Vegeta, it's not, like, you're not able to do it. So, whatever. Yeah, Daima Vegeta is a prisoner to boss attack patterns. And to me, that's not the type of RNG I'm looking to introduce into my lineups, right? I mean, Daima Vegeta is going to be way too strong. Like, Daima Vegeta with type advantage is going to be way too strong for, like, any boss to hurt, right? But, yeah. A shame for Daima Vegeta that none of the end bosses are int in the Festival battles. I mean, there is the Daima Goku, but I'm more so referring to Gogeta and Vegito, right? Okay, so we should be good. LR Bardock, not exactly good to rock in like these types of fights anymore, but I still do just use him for his leader skill, and also he is going to be able to seal as well, which will be pretty useful. You know, we got that seal off, and I mean, this Bardock won't be able to super next turn. This Bardock doesn't really seem too scary though, just double supering. I mean, if it was 1922, I mean, maybe just double supering as a boss mechanic would be scary, but with some of the elite characters we have nowadays, I'm not really too concerned. Speaking of, we get a little Khalifa action going. Yeah, let's do it. Little Khalifa. LR Kale and Khalifa. There we go. I wanted to make sure to use them, by the way, right here, so we could get an extra use for them, right? Since they are a brand new named character never seen before, we gotta make sure to get some extra uses for them. I also do typically try and run battle motion characters as often as I can. It definitely is just more fun to have characters with the elaborate and cool looking battle motions around than, you know, kind of like the same boring sprites, you know, shit we've seen since, you know, 2015. It is a shame because, like, this character would have really interesting battle motions. Like, when are they going to give this character a battle motion? I don't know. I mean, so outside of, like, important characters, so, like, all the LREZAs from the 10th anniversary got battle motions. All the summonable characters, of course, got battle motions. And then after the 10th anniversary, the only characters that have kind of just randomly had them added so far was the 9th anniversary characters. So I'm very interested to see in what direction they go to as they slowly add battle motions into the game for all the different forms and stuff like that. Like, I wonder, are they just going to continue going through 2024? If they do that, they're going to just keep moving through 2024. Then that would mean First Form Frieza is going to be the next to get a battle motion. If they just keep going in order of summonable 2024 characters. But I don't know. I mean, it seems like when they've added the battle motions for Broly, Gogeta, Beast, and Gammas, it has been on, I think, the Dokkan Fest data download. So, I mean, I'll be ready, you know, when the Part 2 LR drops. It does look like we're going to get one. You know, when the data download happens with, like, EZA characters or something like that. But it'll probably be the start of the global Dokkan celebration when we would see kind of our next, you know, random character get one. Let's not really hold back. Let's bring you, Kid Goku, I guess. I mean, we have Bunny Bulma here. Might as well, we'll use Jiren. Bardock? Blue Kaioken, I guess? Blue Kaioken, yeah. Because remember, we're fighting a villain character, so that means that Blue Kaioken will give 2 turns support, which obviously is really good, right? I'm going to try and use those 2 turn support characters as much as we possibly can. Alright, we should rock the blues in slot 1. I mean, in Battlefield, they're probably going to be A-okay, right? Blue Goku and Vegeta. We don't think that these jokers are going to get their assholes blasted, right? We don't have a future Saga character, though, on the team, right? Besides just them. So their stupid intro isn't up. Their leader skill is still really good. Remember when there was the messed up friend unit? It was like Vegeta, like it had like the passive was like 1,000% attack or some stupid shit like that. We did a showcase on that character and they still weren't even that crazy. How hilarious, man. It was in like some quest mode stage. There was some Vegito Blue that was like utterly ridiculous. Look how good this animation looks, by the way. Yeah, oh, but by the way, the Frieza I was talking about is this exact Frieza. I think maybe the Frieza that gets the next battle motion. The, like, random, like, besides the new summonable characters, I think this Frieza is, I think the likely candidate. But we'll see. I mean, it's hard to say for sure, right? Like, will they stick with LRs? I mean, maybe they could just jump to the worldwide download celebration. I mean, dude, okay. Do you guys know how fucking sick DBZ Broly's battle motions are gonna? Are you fucking me? Bro, and here's the thing. Remember, I mean, Tech Broly and Imp Broly will definitely, I think they would definitely have different battle motions because they are truly different characters, right? Remember, Tech Broly is from DBZ movie 8, the first Broly movie. And then the Int LR Broly is from DBZ movie 10, when the Broly Second Coming. So I think that they would give them 2 different battle motions, which would be really sick. Yeah, that would be crazy if they did that. I think that's probably what I would want them to do. I mean, the only thing about it, though, is I feel like I would rather them give battle motions to characters that are a little bit more relevant. I mean, Beast Gohan getting one is good. I think Tech Broly getting one is good, too, I guess. But, though that batch of characters, I mean, they're going to be slowly losing relevance throughout the year, right? Tech Broly, Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, Int Broly, Family Kamehameha. Alright, so now we're using Tech. I guess I'll maybe just do God Goku, Tien. Their Universal Survival Saga, Khalifa's got 100% dodge. We'll bring Tech, killing Khalifa as well. Let's bring Tech Vegito, just finish off quickly. I don't know, we'll bring Tech UI, since we have Universal Survival Saga we're going to be running. And then, I don't know, guys, maybe the gods, whatever, fuck it, right? Let's just go. Yeah, Tech Khalifa. My angel, man. What did they do with her? Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh, what are we going to do? Here, let's do this. Oh, I guess we maybe could get cooked right here. Remember, God Goku is actually not that crazy. I mean, if he doesn't have, like, if he's not fighting the specific type of boss, I think he probably should be okay in this situation, though. Because he can't be supered. Only Kale and Khalifa can get supered. Dodge it, girls? Okay, good. Because this enemy can be sealed. So when God Goku supers, he is going to drop a seal. Okay, alright, sure. Yeah, this character is so good, by the way. Tech, Kale, and Khalifa. So happy with how good this character was made. They did have their additional, because even though we didn't have a Universal Survival Saga ally on the rotation, we were fighting a Universal Survival Saga enemy, right? 0 damage. They have a damage threshold. You're shitting me. Come on. What is it? Cyanal and Piranha or something like that? Have a damage threshold, bruh. You're absolutely out of your mind. Alright, well, our next rotation is an elite damage turn, I suppose we could say. Maybe something like this. Hit that. Let's just get as many key orbs as we can. Yep, perfect. Well, I wish I could have gotten a little bit more for Tech Vegito, but I feel like we have a really good shot at killing right here. Alright, so UI Goku gets his dodge in slot 1. That means he's going to get his extra additional. And that probably should be GG. Maybe. The bastards do heal. We only have the final fight left, right? Which would be against Trunks. Tadunksu. We're going to be using Super Int. I'm not a big fan of my Int lineup. Int hasn't really gotten some super elite killer either. Super Int. Super Int could actually... The only time typings, like, a lot of times people are like, oh, like, the typings for characters. I mean, I guess, if they're tech right now, I mean, that would be good for, like, the Gogeta phase and Festival of Battles and the EGL Jiren and the EGL Blue Goku. So tech is probably, like, one of the better typings you could be. Yeah, who is the last major Super Int character? I guess the EZA GT Vegeta, like EZA Namek Goku, and the EZA Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Like those are kind of like the last Super Int characters. Interesting. I wonder if we could see maybe like Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku or something like that end up as like an int character since we haven't had one for so long. Remember, there was a thing. It was after, I think, Super 17 came out. Dokkan didn't drop AGL characters for a mad long time. It was like Super 17 until Turles or some shit like that, where they didn't drop an AGL Dokkan Fest. Huge amount of time. That was a long, long time ago, though. These days, I feel like they're pretty good about spreading it out. I should have brought another bigger damage dealer. I didn't have in my brain that these guys were a damage check boss, though. I hate the piece of shit damage check bosses. Yeah, we actually might not kill in this rotation. Isn't that crazy? Come on, dude. I should have brought Carnival Super Saiyan 3. Oh, no, we're fine. Okay. I was going to say, I should have brought Carnival Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks for those guaranteed crits. Guaranteed crits, guaranteed rainbow orb changing, guaranteed additional super is a WWW. Alright, so now we're going up against the Trunks, who, I mean, it's just not a scary boss in any way. I've not seen this Trunks display any level of power like some of the scarier Battlefield bosses of previous years. Alright, so we'll go Gohan and Gohan. We'll grab you. Oh, yeah, Daima Vegeta. Let's get the Gammas in their battle motion. Namek Goku. And, I mean, I guess in Evolution Blue Vegeta. Yeah, let's go. No way I'm, like, not gonna run in Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? He's still effective. This will be fun. We'll get to use the Gammas. I'm gonna do a battle motion showcase. Well, okay, the Gammas are in slot fucking 7. Thanks. I was literally just about to talk about, oh, yeah, it's going to be great to see their new battle motion. Yeah. I should probably reset to make sure Gohan gets better orbs, but fuck it, whatever. I mean, if he kills us, he kills us. Who cares? Oh, he's super in right away. Dude, this Trunks has great animations. This right here. Well, this Super Saiyan transformation doesn't look as good as it could, but that animation does look really good. Remember, that Trunks is up for an easy at any time. Will be very interested. Wait, Daima Goku got hit? What? Doesn't he have 90% dodge? You shouldn't me? Alright, maybe it'll take a little bit to finish him off, so. Okay, sure. Yeah, damn, man. If only, chat. If only we were able to see the Gammas and their goated battle motion. They got a really good one, too. I think solo Gamma 1, his battle motion sucks. But Gamma 1 and 2 together, they have a great battle motion. I bet Gamma 2 will get a good battle motion for him by himself. Alright, Gohan took a decent amount of damage right there. I think in Super Saiyan 2 Gohan does have an ability where he'll get a lot more defense as HP lowers, right? And we'd be able to get him in slot 1 and stuff like that. But I think that's only starting from, like, turn 5 or some shit. Let me double check that. In the meantime, we probably shouldn't go with Namek Goku in slot 1. Not on his first rotation. I think Evolution Blue Vegeta will probably be better off. I will give Gohan all this, though, for sure. And then Namek Goku could do this. That in Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I bet he's probably, we could argue him as a little bit underrated. Yeah, HP is 58% or less starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle for Gohan. Okay. He changes all key spheres to int and then gets 30% damage reduction before attacking. So that would push him up to 80% damage reduction. Huh, okay. Alright, let's whittle this Trunks down, get him out of here. I guess, I mean, we'll go buy some Anaraza. You know what? I think I won't buy Anaraza copies. Let me not even use my Battlefield currency on Anaraza until I'm able to actually rainbow him. Then we'll get the last couple of copies we need. Hidden potential system? Ah, damn, additional normal. He did get a crit, though. Ah, if that was a super, we would have been able to finish Trunks off on this turn. But, I mean, he still crit on the normal, which is good. Namek Goku, okay, sure. I think in hindsight, Namek Goku's EZA is pretty good. You know, with how the content is super long. Remember, Namek Goku and Full Power Frieza showed up pretty early in the anniversary, before we really had the fights to back up and justify them as stackers. Like, I'm actually pretty favorable these days on Namek Goku. And... Can we get the fucking KO screen? KO screen? Wow, dude. That is a rare KO screen. And one of the... Holy fuck, it's still so good. Yeah, the 2021 Golden Week characters. Damn, dude. Those KO screens of them in front of the Earth like that. Fuck. That's so fire, man. Damn, they did great with that. Super, super rare KO screen right there. All right, so there was Battlefield. Again, Battlefield this year is really not that challenging. Metal Cooler, I thought, was a tough boss. One that, I mean, he could just dodge, like, oh, just stun him or seal him. But, I mean, Metal Cooler could just say, nope, 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 and dodge, and then he could super... I uploaded a short of it. One time, Metal Cooler, he supered us, I think, 5 times before we could even attack him. There's a short of it. It's Metal Cooler, like, 7 super turn or something like that. Yeah, which, you know, I mean, fucking Trunks is not doing shit like that, dude. Alright, let's go to the Battlefield currency. Oh! We're close. Damn, dude, we're close. We're actually next Battlefield, I think we'll be able to rainbow him. Yeah, okay. We're actually... I didn't realize we were that close. So next Battlefield. So I guess, you know, like the very end of June or start of July, we will be able to rainbow LR Anaraza. That's pretty fire. Okay. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.